Shalom, my young travelers. My name is Shoshana.
And I'm Samuel. And today we're going to recount to you the story of David and Goliath. Is anyone familiar with this story? Fantastic. Maybe you can help us tell the story.
We like to tell this story in our village to remind ourselves of how God provides for us when we trust Him, and also how He helps us to be brave. And we're going to use my friend David here to help us tell the story.
So rest your feet, put on your listening ears, as we tell the story of
David and Goliath. All right, go get ready, go. Are you ready? Okay.
A long time ago, there was a prophet named Samuel, and he lived during the reign of King Saul. God had chosen King Saul to be the first king of the Israelites. But as time went by, King Saul became disobedient, and the people of Israel needed a godly king. So God sent Samuel to the land of Bethlehem, and he told him to find a man named Jesse. And so Samuel did what he was told. Jesse had 8 sons, and one of them would be the next king. And so Samuel went down to Bethlehem, and he met with Jesse, and he started to meet his sons, but none of them were God's choice. He went through son after son after son. In the beginning, he thought that Eliab would be the king because he was tall and strong. But God told him not to judge based on outward appearances, but to judge based on the heart. What do you think? Do you think it's better to judge based on outward appearance or based on the heart? Me too, the heart. And so he went through the sons. No. No. But there was still one more son.
Me, David! As soon as Samuel saw me, the Lord spoke to Samuel and said that I was the one. So Samuel anointed me with oil. Do you know why he did that? Oh, that's right. It means that I was dedicated to the service of God. It was a way of promising me that I would be the next king.
However, there was a problem. Saul was still the king of the Israelites. Do you know what an Israelite is? Someone who lives in the land of Israel. It's God's chosen people.
My family and I are Israelites. We were constantly fighting with a group of people called the Philistines. Now, the Bible says that the Philistines had a long history of families who used to be giants. One of them even had 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on their feet. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. I know. Now, one of the biggest and strongest of the giants was named...
Me, Goliath.
He was over 9 feet tall. He couldn't possibly fit through any normal doors like normal people, or sleep in a bed like we sleep in. Even his sword and his shield looked tiny in comparison. Every day, Goliath would go out to the field and yell at the Israelites.
You're weak. You're small. You're not brave enough to fight me. Are you not entertained?
Samuel, are you doing a combination of Batman and Gladiator?
Shh.
Just stick to the normal script.
If any of you Israelites defeat me, then I'll be your slave. Ha! Like that would ever happen. What do you say? We shall see.
King Saul and all his men were very scared of Goliath. None of them were brave enough to fight Goliath. My dad, Jesse, asked me to take food to my brothers who were in the army listening to Goliath. But I want to help! But David, you're small and you could get hurt easily. It's probably best if you listen to your dad. Fine.
Ha! I knew none of you were brave enough to fight me. All of you are too scared.
Isn't someone brave enough to stand up to the giant? Who should fight Goliath? Me. Yes, I will fight this giant Philistine. King Saul called David and told him that there was no way that he could fight Goliath. If God made me brave enough to fight lions and bears to protect my family's sheep, He will make me brave and keep me safe now.
So David ran to a stream nearby and picked up 5 smooth stones, and with the sling in the other hand, ran to Goliath.
Hey, Goliath!
What? This must be some kind of a joke. Why would King Saul send a little boy to fight me, Goliath?
Although you're bigger than me and have a sword and spear, I have God on my side. He'll make me brave and keep me safe.
Ha! We shall see.
Ha. All right here. Ha. 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 With God's help, of course. When I beat the Philistine Goliath, the rest of the Philistines ran away. I was a hero to all the people in Israel. Yay! Ha ha!
All right.
Now, what did we learn from this story?
How about, if you trust in God, He'll always be there to protect you.
And even if you're small, you can still be brave. Well, my friends, join us next week for another story time. Say bye, David.
Bye, David!